Hello everybody, my name is Raylazor and welcome back to Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, The Ring of Fates. In the last one I said I was going to do some preparation work, and here's the deal, okay? So every single weapon or item in the game, for the first playthrough, which is what is happening on this ROM, the best item you can get, the equipments that you can get, would be the mithril armor and the mithril weapons. And I didn't like that, so some people got a different costume change, some didn't. So let's go showcase those off. It's pretty obvious, some of them. Yuri is now a samurai, which I'm actually not sure if that's from the last one or not. I did do quite a bit of grinding and then I stopped playing for a little bit. But here you go, Yuri is a samurai. Pretty strong looking. Good looking. Alright. Now gets his turn as the black mage, which his equipment set right here, if I can show it, all give it an increased boost in magic. These were bought straight from the store and I did not craft them because I was busy grinding up. As you can tell by my money counter, I have 29 grand. So yeah, I did do quite a bit of grinding. I ended up with like maybe 70k in total at the end of this. Nash is still the same, but we might as well showcase him off as well. The armor is not that bad. I mean, it certainly suits him a little bit. Little fins here and there. And finally we have Meef, representing the mithril armor, which we can see, very bright blue. It's not that bad looking with a little one, but if you have your entire team covered in its blue, it's very gross looking. And I know this because when I bought the DS game, I bought it used, and someone had a full set of mithril, and that was so gross. However, I did give everyone mithril weapons, which I believe most should be custom. So I have a mithril sword here with a 3 attack boost, a 2 defense boost, and a 2 health boost. Very powerful weapons. I crafted the petite gems into the proper gems. I believe Yuri got an onyx. I think Al got a sapphire, not sure, with his mystic rod. Nash got a ruby or an onyx. It looks more like a ruby from here. And Meef got a ruby, I believe? No, that looks more like an onyx there with impact boost and dark. So I presume that was an onyx. Now there's a few differences depending on the gemstones, but the rough thing you would probably want to know would probably be 1. Rubies are usually physical attack, sapphires are usually magical attack or magical boost. Onyx usually deals with unique stats or health or mana absorb per attack or per taking damage. Crystals give you like all around random benefits like health potion boost and other silly nonsense. The other gems are usually like defense, speed, and other things, alongside with a monk lore, red mage lore, black mage lore, and all the other things. And that's all I really want to cover for equipment here. There's not too much to go into it, although I will probably check it out again in multiplayer mode. We have a Mugo here, which is supposed to take upgrades. Whoa, welcome to Magmar. So someone's jumping over there, not looking too good. I do have all this money here because I need to buy upgrades. Now if I remember, I want to get all the health boosts for Yuri, all the SBU boost as for Yuri as well, considering he's my main attacker. So I want to be able to constantly chain on these combo attacks. Defense boost. Yuri's not looking too weak on the defense side, but I do play him a lot, so I'm actually going to buff him up on the defense. No, I'm going to give that to Al actually, who is going to get both the defense and the magic. These two are pretty much my main go-getters for the Lunite Temple. We have a bunch of pockets here which we won't need to worry about. I want to get all these health potions for the future. I could get the effort pouches, but I don't think they're necessary. Besides, we want to make sure we ration our money properly. To cure, to clear, which is probably better at this point, to raise pockets just in case. And the rest, I could certainly buy the rest, but I don't know if I really want to. I don't see them too necessary, although it might be a benefit to actually get a few upgrades on them. So you know what, we'll buy like 5 or 4. You know what, let's give it a nice even number, I suppose. This money is like actually leftover money after the grinding, because I just grown at an unspecified time and then went back and sold everything and saw what I got, and that's what I got. So here we are, buying things. Don't go, Kupo. I'm sorry, buddy. Oh, you're not selling. Right, you're over there. Let's go over there for a second. First of all, what are you talking about? Let me hear you howl like the temple cur you really are. Oh, I'm sorry. You caught me in the middle of my exercises. Welcome. Need magicites or healing items? Yeah, sure. Please just don't do whatever you're doing to him to me. That's a little bit dangerous. This episode is probably gonna be a little bit of preparation. I'm sorry that the titles have been somewhat misleading as of late. It's at the point where everything's just building up to the excitement end, so shush. Yes, we are at the final area. We're raiding the temple. Thanks for stopping by. You say anything? That feels great. A little more to the right. Yeah! Oh, okay. A mesochist, it seems. Medic! Oh my. I've already bought everything I want, but I do want to share his dialogue. Need equipment to help you kick the snot off some temple scumbags? You've come to the right place. Thanks, have fun storming the temple. So I presume everyone has been informed by the king? Welcome to Miss Superficial's workshop, where profound truth perishes and deep thoughts die. Thanks, alright. How about you? We're in a heck of a pickle, wouldn't ya say? I never would have believed it, but we're in a situation on account of the temple's crazy schemes. It seems like Lunites have infiltrated the top brass, including the Hierophant himself. Now that I think about it, everyone they did was wacky. Why didn't I realize it sooner? Hey, the Hierophant and that creepy Cape cohort of his, they don't look a bit like clerics. Be honest, you thought they were bad guys the minute you laid eyes on them. Anyone with sense would. Alright, well. How about you, guy? You're to meet the king at the temple when you're fully prepared for battle. Yep. Can we talk to the animals up here? I want to see if they have anything to say to Nash. Oh, there's a girl up here. Oh, wow. Oh, they are. They look like fun. I wouldn't worry about the two of them. Alright, let's use Nash to get up there and talk to those folk. So, it's a boy and it's the tiny little girl. And there's love to be had here. There, how's that? Can you see? Don't look sharp when I'm on your shoulders. No peeking. Promise? Who cares what's up there? Just look ahead and tell me what you see. Did they break through yet? Ooh, break through where? Oh, I see them. The soldiers are all lined up in some formation in front of the entrance to the sanctuary. Oh, and His Majesty's passing in the front gate. It's like he's waiting for someone. Wow, so the king's right up front, orchestrating the charge himself. Oh yeah, that's how he rolls. Ooh, they're smashing some mechanism to the door. Is that... Yes, a success! Dang, I'm missing it all. Quick, switch places with me. What? You'd smash me. Yeah, I guess you're right. Just what do you think I am? You don't know the first thing to treat a girl is right. I'll give you a splendid description on today's events. You'll have to satisfy yourself with that. I suppose I have to humble myself and admit I can't do it alone. I need you. Will you be mine? Yours? Well, that's a nice development right there. At least these two get a happy ending. Wait, I can't breathe! Oh, this is so sudden! What are you saying? What are you saying? You'll be my eyes. Make it all come alive for me. It'll be as if we're of one body, one mind. What? One body? One mind? Is that a proposal? What? You don't like the idea? Not like it? I love it! Of course the answer is yes. I'll do it for you anytime. I'll do anything for you. Just name it. Alright then, hurry up and tell me exactly what's going on. And don't leave anything out. Love really is blind. The poor girl falls for it every time. Well, that's a nice development. Wow. We should go in well prepared? Okay, good call. Well, at least those two have a nice little friendly ending to their saga. How about you? The king whisked by a short while ago, leading a group of soldiers to the temple. It's been a long time since I've seen him. I think he's looking more like his old self again. The fracas this morning gave us all quite a start, and we were all miffed by the temple's deception. But if that's what revived his majesty, then I'm sort of grateful for the temple's dirty tricks. Me too, he looks like he has the fight in his eyes. I slept like a log last night. I haven't been sleeping enough lately, but now I look refreshed. If only I could keep this up. Well, beauty products do matter, I suppose. Alright, same thing. How about you? If the king is back to normal, he'll put a stop to this mess. Tomorrow's festival should really be something. I can't wait. They call it a festival, but it's more like a lifting up our voices as one to greet the sun. Even so, we haven't had one in a while. It may surprise some of the kids seeing it for the first time. What happens? You just wait and see. Sounds like fun. Let's come back for it once we're done. Okay. Let's save crystal. Don't need to worry about that. How about over here? A little development here, maybe? I am so sleepy. All that work these past few days getting ready for the Sunfest is finally catching up with you. Well, that'll probably end up being a waste of time. I tossed and turned all night long. That's not like you. I slept just fine. I was out like a light straight through till morning. You too? Seems like everybody but me got good night's sleep. I couldn't get a wink of sleep because someone was snoring. It was unbelievable, snoring, yapping, and grinding teeth. It was enough to drive anyone crazy. I see. So you're finally able to put yourself into the other guys' shoes. I am wiped. It was so noisy. I didn't sleep at all last night. Well, ask initiate or received. Nothing over here. Apparently the entire party is just scattered everywhere. I presume they're all going looking for something else. Nash the Dialogue Hunter. Oh yeah. Is there a mage over here? Oh, there's Yuri. I remember the Raylazor mage. I'd like to talk to him. See what's going on through that dude's mind. Phew, it's been a long day. Things have been hopping around here. What was the Hierophant hoping to accomplish anyway? I mean, what good did it do to keep us all away from crystals and stop using magic? I just don't get it. Oh, look at the time. I'll be heading home soon. The moon is looming large again tonight. Seems like it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Uh-oh. The moon, huh? Evil is a-comin'. Let's talk to the other end of folks here. Oh, you two. See? Oh, will you look at this? I knew the temple was full of vermin. I was right all along. For my own protection, I pretended for a long time to despise crystals. It was all a calculated ruse. Ha! At last. Now comes my vindication. Long live King Coca and crystals! Okay, Hierophant. Down on your knees and beg forgiveness. Yeah! You're a little bit crazy there. People never cease to amaze me. I know. It's about time that old geezer Gaudas paid the piper for his wicked ways. Yeah! I was talking about you. Well, someone's having a quite exciting thing going on here. I think we've done enough nonsense. Halfway through the episode, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's go! We've been waiting for you. The king is just ahead. Please see the king as soon as you are ready. I'm waiting for one of these guys to crack a joke, frankly. Looks like they're not gonna do it. Don't care, talking to every single one of them. Oh, here we go. Glad you made it. I was about to start the invasion without you. I'm kidding, of course. Chelinka would have my head if I failed to include you in the fun. I can see it in your eyes that your heart is braced for action? Are you in all ways prepared for battle? All set. Let's be on our way. Chelinka, watch over us as we put an end to this madness. Open the gate!
Your Majesty, I am honored. I've been greatly concerned for your welfare. I heard you'd taken ill. Perhaps you should—
Silence! You know full well it was no illness. No, Galdus. You have taken many lives. My daughter's among them. Would you now have mine, traitor? Death shall be your just reward. Have you anything to say for yourself?
Would you have me beg for my life?
Galdus, your mind is weak. Lunite King. You yourself have been taken in by the allure of the moon.
Huh?
You fool! Did you think me ignorant? I am the King of Urbana Terra! I have long known the threat posed by the heathen moon in the heavens. Know this. You shall regret your hand in Chelinka's fate. I shall inflict her pain upon you 100-fold! Seize him! Get him! Get him!
Such savagery. We will have none of that in the House of the Holy. Sire, it is nigh time to begin your preparations for the ritual. Allow me to handle this.
You have my leave. Do as you wish.
Galdus!
The Sunfest begins at dawn. The ritual to cleanse the land of evil.
Stand aside, Chespel.
Our moon god is merciful. Eclipse the wings of those who dare defile his heavens, that they may fall back to where they belong. Ah, but he rewards us for purging such defilers. That is the price of arrogance. Isn't it wonderful? And the two of you added to the mix. I must remember to thank the Hierophant.
You got away before, Chespel. You won't this time.
Ah, yes, how could I forget? I can barely contain my joy in the thought, for I will have the pleasure of killing you, personally.
I believe we start the fight immediately against Chespel, which I think is a better antagonist than the others. Gas Darkness, other things. I believe I've been told that freezing him is probably the best way, and then just hacking him up, and then repeating. Of course he has Resist. I presume you're supposed to chain the Blizzard. I'm not too sure. I'll just tell you the attacks as they come. I believe he does that as a poison attack. He has that stun attack, which isn't too deadly by itself, but in the future that thing can become very dangerous. That's a lot of motions, in this case, like this one I believe, where he can split into 3. You have to attack all 3, and you gotta make sure you never get hit all 3 times in a row, because that usually ends up as an instant kill for our state of level. Anyways, we're doing pretty good against Chespel, to the point where I'm actually surprised. Usually he's a much tougher fight if you don't know what you're doing. Otherwise, it seems like this is pretty easy. Do we get our stuff? Looks like we did it. Now, Chespel, the reason why this fight was easy was because I did beat the game before, and I do know a few tricks here and there. If this is your first run time through this, don't expect it to be too easy unless you know all the tricks beforehand. Being hit by all his attacks at once is extremely powerful when he clones into 3 and you have difficulties hitting the right target. In my case, I got lucky, alongside that being hit by this spin attack. 3 times in a row you're going to be chained and you're going to constantly be attacked to the point where you lose. This might also be a difficult fight if you're playing this on New Game Plus or Plus Plus. Anyways, let's move on. Because we have a temple to raid, not just one man. Gah. What have you to laugh about? It's too late. The world will be in the Hierophant's hands at the crack of dawn. Yeah. The world at dawn? Wait. The Sunfest. Tomorrow is the day of the Solar Festival. And tomorrow's Sunfest is the 56th cycle annual. 56? Then this is the year for the total solar eclipse. The eclipse will occur before the morning. The sun will not rise. There will be no dawn. What are you guys talking about? Oh, what are you doing, Nash? You always do weird things in the background. This is the day our planet, the moon, and the sun form an alignment celestial. We will see the moon completely conceal the sun majestical. The crystal signifies light itself. In fear of the dark, we seek the light. We pray for morning light to banish the night's darkness. We cannot live through a night that has no morning. Curses! This was his plan all along. The moon's power is greatest during Sunfest. Any unimaginable horror may come true. Make haste, Gaudes must be captured before dawn. Anything else? No one will know what will happen as the moon eclipses the sun at dawn. Sun, moon, and stars. Sacrifice of the crystal user. Can he be serious for such an insane plot? The Lunite leader fool enough to fancy himself a god. Hurry and capture that scoundrel by dawn. No one knows what will happen as the moon eclipses the sun at dawn. Capture the scoundrel by sunrise. Sorry, it's too dangerous here. You should return to the castle. We can't guarantee your safety. My life is of no consequence. If I cannot defend my people, I do not deserve to be called their king. Find that scoundrel. I want him captured by dawn. Just our luck, a brave king. Amazing. I've heard a lot about King Koka, but I've never knew he was so gutsy. There used to be a great big crystal here a while back. Some say it was hauled off one day, but I don't know where you'd put a humongous gem like that. What's the deal? Do we climb this thing or what? Oh right, it is split in 2 areas. I'm not exactly sure which area goes where. This temple is probably the most fuzziest of my mind, so this may or may not be blind. Too bad we're going to be doing this one and the next one. Yep, more bad titles. I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.